You two need little hairs.
Well, I saw Paris come in, but I wasn't sure if you had him already on your
No, I didn't know he was coming, but we got him in. it now. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance in a moment of silence led by Director of Schools, Mr. Corby King.
Thank you. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me for a quick moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Mr. Turtle.
Thanks, sir. Graduates, family members, and guests, welcome to the combined commencement ceremony for the Bible School and Adult High School. I would like to start by thanking all of you for being here and thanking our wonderful parents, family members, teachers, and community members for their support and hard work that has helped make this day happen. At this time, I would like to recognize all of our Bible School and Adult High School teachers and staff members by having them stand. So all Bible School and Adult High School people, please stand. Thank you to our SRO, Sergeant Bo Sherrill, for all he does to protect, guide, and mentor our students. Sergeant. Also, a big thank you to Officer Chuck Johnson and Lieutenant Bill Harris for being with us this afternoon. I would like to thank our guests from the Central Office for their support and leadership, starting with Director of Schools, Mr. Corey King. Thank you, sir. Our Deputy Director of Schools, Mr. Tim Martin. Our Future Ready Vital Supervisor, Mr. Sam Brooks. Our 5th through 12th grade curriculum supervisor, Dr. Bubba Winningham. Our RTI supervisor, Miss Melanie Bussell. Special education supervisor, Miss Sherry Roberson. Social emotional wellness coordinator, Miss Sheila Barker. Our ESL coordinator, Miss Alice Brown. CTE supervisor, Miss Jackie Bester. Public relations supervisor, Mr. Buddy Pearson. Thank you, Mr. Pearson. This is going on a live stream, so thank you for your service, sir, with that. Data and testing supervisor, Mr. Jason Stickler. Attendance supervisor, Chris Pierce. Professional development and licensure supervisor, Ms. Judy Schembeckler. Central Office Administrative Assistant, Ms. Megan Deason. I'd like to thank our board members for being so supportive. Mr. Lyndon Henry. Dr. Don Fry. Kim Cravens. Carrie Ledbetter. David McCormick. And Jill Ramsey. Thank you from the Herald Citizen. Thank you for all you're doing, taking the pictures, and also gifting some pictures to Mr. Brian Wilman. Thank you, sir. Our Sheriff, Eddie Ferris, thank you, sir, for being with us. And Cookeville Vice Mayor, Luke Eldridge, thank you for being with us. We'd also like to thank Sunset Rotary members for their attendance this afternoon and for a special presentation that will take place at the end of this ceremony. That's Miss Julie Brooks, Kelly McNeil, Tessa Lawson, Angela Regecco, Tony Craighead, Susie Cantrell, and Hugh Billingsley. It is my great honor to welcome you to the 2025 Vital School and Adult High School graduation ceremony. Students, whether you've been with us for one semester or since we opened our virtual doors 4 years ago, today marks a powerful milestone in your journey and in the story of Vital School itself. When we began this school just a few years ago, we had a vision. The vision was to create a flexible, forward-thinking, student-focused learning environment where students have access to their education 24/7 by merely the stroke of a computer key. We started small, but with visions of great expectations. Now, some of you have been with us since day one. I've watched you as you've learned. I've watched you as you've helped the school grow, as you've helped shape the school culture, and you've become mentors to those who follow. Whether you were here at the very beginning or joined later, each of you has left a mark on our school and on each other. And now, 4 years later, we're watching you, our seniors, graduate with a high school diploma. You, our graduates, are proof that virtual learning is not only possible, it's very powerful. You've completed challenging coursework, you've had to adapt to new ways of thinking, you've built friendships, you've discovered passions, and you've earned great achievements. You've balanced life, family, many of you work responsibilities, and learning in a way that takes true maturity and grit. As you head into the next chapter, whether that's college, career, or another path entirely, remember the resilience, the creativity, and the independence that you've developed here for the Bible School and Adult High Schools. We are so proud of you, and you are not just graduates of the Bible School. You are truly trailblazers. So congratulations, class of 2025. It's now time for our keynote speaker. Ms. Caitlin Stinkley is the director of the PELP Foundation, a nonprofit organization serving students and families in the Putnam County school system through programs that address food insecurity, basic needs, and crisis support. A dedicated community advocate and strategic leader, Caitlin brings a creative, people-centered approach to problem solving and program development. She is passionate about connecting resources, empowering families, and building stronger, more resilient communities. Caitlin gained recognition for founding Cookeville Strong, a grassroots movement that mobilized widespread recovery efforts following the 2020 tornadoes. Her work blends collaboration and compassion to drive lasting impact. With a background in nonprofit leadership and a heart for service, Caitlin is committed to creating meaningful change at the local level. It is my honor and privilege to introduce Ms. Caitlin Stinkley.
Hello, everyone. I truly mean it when I say that it's an honor to be speaking to all of you tonight. Congratulations, Vital Class of 2025. I want to begin by telling you something that you might not hear at every graduation. It doesn't matter the path that you take to your destination, only that you arrive. When I was in high school, I left CHS and the traditional school system in 10th grade. Not because I wanted to, but because I had to. A medical issue required me to step away from school and pursue a different means of education. That was in 2005, which was actually really hard for me to write and admit that that was 20 years ago. I wish that there had been a program like Vital when I was in school. At the time, I couldn't continue cheering. I couldn't continue on participating in track and field. I finished my education almost a year early and sat in a graduation the exact same size as you today in Stephen Street Baptist Church across town. At the time, it didn't feel like triumph, it felt like survival. But now, standing here, years later, I can see that the path I took, while not traditional, it was not a detour, it was my road. That experience taught me resilience and it taught me flexibility. And most importantly, it taught me that sometimes stepping off the beaten path is where you learn to make your own way. That lesson has echoed in every chapter of my life, into motherhood and into leadership now. Each of you here tonight has done something truly extraordinary. You chose a path that requires self-discipline, personal accountability, and the courage to do things differently. And make no mistake, that path is not a lesser path. It is a brave one, and it is one that demands heart. I think of the words of the poet Robert Frost: two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Graduates, you have taken the road less traveled, and tonight we celebrate that has made all the difference. I would be remiss not to mention the educators that made my path possible, some of who are in this room tonight, Ms. Huffins, who still found a way for me to be included in as many other ways as they could. And as I sat in your school adoption ceremony last week, I heard the same story of how your teachers continuously found ways to meet your needs and provide opportunities, even when it wasn't clear how it would happen initially. I think that this shows that over time, small changes and barriers removed are how new paths are created. We are incredibly blessed to have a school system and educators who are relentless in the pursuit of ensuring students are successful by all means possible. And this is the true spirit of what it means to be a trailblazer. Before I close, I want to give you guys the opportunity to give your educators a round of applause for their work to make this possible tonight for you. Graduates, to close, the world you are walking into will sometimes try to put you into neat little boxes: traditional, non-traditional, normal, and different. But I'm here to tell you your story, just as it is powerful. And what you've accomplished today is not only valid, it's truly remarkable. So whether your next step is college, career, family, a path you're still finding, carry these truths with you. You already know how to choose courage over comfort. You already know how to stay the course. And you already know how to rise and blaze new trails. Congratulations, Vital graduates. You didn't just make it, you made it your own way, and that is something to be incredibly proud of. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ms. Caitlin. I will tell you that our school has benefited from the work that Ms. Caitlin Stakely has done. So some of our students that we have, the work that she started years ago has built into something very special, not only for our school, but for our community. If you're not aware of the PELP Foundation, do a little Googling on that. It is amazing what it's doing for students in our community. Ms. Stakely, thank you so much for all you do for our students and community. And thank you for being here with us this evening. Director King, board members, friends, family, and community members, I present to you the Vital School and Adult High School graduating class of 2025. Seniors in the front row, please rise and make your way to the front to receive your diplomas. Serenity and Asking. Haley Jordan Birdwell. Braden Lee Boss. Bryn Elise Clark. Peyton Elizabeth Carter. Alejandra Salome Orozco. Dayton Brent Krill. Maddie Lynn Davis. Araceli Evelina Gonzalez Galvez. Caleb Joseph Grant. Antoine Latrell Haney. Caitlin Dawn Hanson. Aiden Lyric Harris. Sydney Brooke Key. Maggie Danielle Martin. Tyler Lawrence Mason. Anna Evelyn Murdoch. Savannah Grace Fennell. David Pascal Antonio. Gavin Rage Terry. Alexandra Lee Whitson. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of 2025. Graduates, you may signify your graduation by moving your tassel from the right to the left. Thank you to our community partners at Life Church, Victoria Spicer, and Pastor Bobby Davis for the use of this facility. Thank you to Mr. Brian Wilmoth with the Herald Citizen for taking photos and gifting those photos to our seniors. Also, thank you to our school adopters for all of their support in making events like this possible. Our supporters and our adopters are Cookeville First Baptist Church, Cookeville Sunset Rotary, Crossroads Community Church, Epion, Express Marketing, Herald Citizen, Pioneers Church, Life Church, Ralph's Donut Shop, and We Deliver Cookeville. So thank you to all those sponsors and our adopters. Thank you to our Future Ready Vital team, Sam Brooks, Lance Key, Adam West, and Dr. Sierra Cassidy for all they do to support the Bible School and all other schools in our district. Thank you. I would like to recognize a few Bible School teachers that have won special awards, starting with our Teacher of the Year and our High School District Teacher of the Year, Ms. Jessica Jackson. Can you please stand? Rotary Excellence in Teaching Award winner, Ms. Kelsey Barlow. Personalized Learning Teacher of Excellence, Mr. Trenton Nash. And now, we would like to present a lucky and deserving graduate with a Chromebook and senior gifts for each graduate. These are provided by Sunset Rotary and presented by Julie Brooks, President, and Kelly McNeil, Treasurer. So a few folks will come on up. So we have all of the senior names in this bucket, and one of them is going to draw out a name, and whoever's name they draw out wins a brand new Chromebook. Would someone like to say a little something about it?
We just want to let you know that we are proud of all of your accomplishments, of your friends and family. We've been adopters of the adult high school for several years, and we were at the adoption ceremony for the Bible school to make that one official too. But our president, when we first started to have the Chromebook giveaway, he said that he was never in the top of the class, and at graduations, usually the top of the class gets the recognition, and he wanted everyone to have a chance. So that's why we do a random drawing. And this is Julie Brooks. And we also have another member who's here that we didn't know was going to be able to come, but he's very supportive of the community, and it's Aaron Henry. Okay, and the winner is Braden Boss. And Julie gave the gift card. So congratulations. We're excited for your future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to all the members of Sunset Rotary. And I think it was Mr. Billingsley that started that tradition. Is that right with the Chromebook? Did you start? You started the tradition with the Chromebook. Craighead. Oh, yes, sir. So thank you, Mr. Craighead that started that. So thank you so much. That's been a tradition that's been very popular with our students. Thank you for joining us tonight and celebrating our graduates, everyone. Please stand for the recessional, and we hope you have a great evening and a safe trip home.